Imagine the first encounters between Pope Julius II and Michelangelo. They must have been cordial and full of promise. Julius, keenly aware of Michelangelo's genius, surely must have been thrilled, and Michelangelo, for the first time in the presence of a pope, must have been equally impressed. Julius tasked Michelangelo with creating a tomb that would eclipse all others in Italy. And when we glimpse at Michelangelo's first design, only one word fits: megalomania. The initial vision was staggering. A tomb soaring 3 stories high, adorned with 40 statues. Its vast base, 12 by 8 meters, would teem with figures of enslaved people straining between the weight above. On the second level, even grander statues would rise, each one a prophet. Among them, Moses was originally destined to take his place. At the summit, only one figure would command attention: the Pope himself, presiding over all. Julius spared no expense. With 1,000 gold ducats in tow, Michelangelo set out from Rome in March 1505, bound for Carrara in search of the purest, whitest marble the quarries could yield. Months slipped by as he searched for the perfect marble. His practiced eye could spot the finest blocks. Though flaws often hid beneath the surface, he would study the stone as it shimmered in sunlight and flickered by candlelight. Yet even he sometimes returned with marble that betrayed him. No one knows exactly how long Michelangelo lingered in Carrara, but by January 6, 1506, he was back in Rome. The marble was still en route, but Michelangelo was present when the Laocoon was unearthed in a vineyard. Julius sent him and Giuliano da San Gallo to investigate. The discovery left Michelangelo spellbound. Together they reassembled the ancient statue piece by piece, marveling at its beauty. Crafted 15 centuries earlier, it revealed secrets of technique that Michelangelo eagerly absorbed. Soon, its influence would ripple through his own work. As soon as the marble from Carrara arrives, he starts working. Since he needs lots of slaves, he starts with 2 at a time. They are the 2 finished works we now call the dying and the rebellious slave. In the pose of the latter, we recognize the influence the Laocoon had on the sculptor. However, Michelangelo finds flaws in both works and set these 2 statues aside. As I said, even Michelangelo couldn't always predict if a block would have flaws. But that is not the biggest disappointment he has to stomach in 1506. On April 17th, the first stone was set for a brand new St. Peter's Basilica. Julius informed Michelangelo that a tomb project must pause. The reason soon becomes clear. Bramante the architect had persuaded the Pope to focus on the basilica instead. Julius now feared it was unlucky to commission a tomb while still being alive. St. Peter's Square is overflowed with Carrara's finest marble, but Michelangelo's grand vision was abruptly halted. furious and denied an audience with the Pope, he stormed out of Rome and returned to Florence. When Julius learned of this, his anger matched Michelangelo's. No one defies the Pope. Well, except Michelangelo.